Hello, my name is Tyler DeBose, Ministry Coordinator of CBMC Oklahoma. My wife and I have been going through an Advent devotional together, and I wanted to share one of those with you today about joy. The devotional says, in the Old Testament, joy is often linked with military victory and harvest time. Understandably, God's people rejoiced when their battles yielded safety and rest, and when their toil in the land produced plenty to eat. The joy Jesus ushers in his kingdom is also the joy of victory and harvest. But this joy is supernatural. It does not depend on a life of physical well being. The early church faced suffering, persecution, and danger with great joy because they lived in light of the victory of Christ over sin and the grave. No loss could ever compare to the gladness of that gain. The apostles didn't wait for things to be easy to spread the good news. They poured out their lives for the gospel, sowing seeds that would result in an eternal harvest of lives yielded to God. I'm also reminded of the verse 1 Peter chapter 1, 6 and 7. In all this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials. These have come so that the proven genuineness of your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. Everybody, I know that this year has been extremely difficult on a lot of people, and all of us have gone through trials this year. But the good news of Jesus Christ is that we can choose this joy. He brings joy in the midst of our trials, and he is using our trials to bring us closer to him and to refine us and to make us more like him. There's a song that I sing to my kids every single night before they go to bed, and we call it the JOY song. Now, typically I don't sing for people, but I'm going to make an exception just this one time, and I want you to hear this song. It's really cheesy, but it's very powerful as well. See, it's JOY, JOY, this is what it means. Jesus first, yourself last, and others in between. JOY, JOY, this is what it means. Jesus first, yourself last, and others in between. Now, that's such a great little song. My kids love it, but it's so meaningful if you think about it. Put Jesus first, yourself last, and others in between, and you will find the supernatural joy that comes from Jesus Christ. The great thing is that uh, joy is a choice. We get to choose this. Each and every day, we have that opportunity to make that conscious decision to choose joy, even in the midst of our greatest trials. My challenge for all of us is that as we continue to go through our trials, that we would find joy, that we would choose joy, that we put Jesus first, ourselves last, and others in between. As we continue into this Christmas season, my prayer for us all that we would be reminded of the joy that is available through Jesus Christ, that we would find joy in serving others and remember that the greatest gift we could ever receive, the gift of salvation through Jesus Christ, who was born on Christmas morning. I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas and continue to choose joy.